time. Your attention, please. Thank you very much.
Your first speaker is not known for brevity, so I would suggest that you quiet and listen if you want to eat this evening. First of all, I want to express my deep appreciation, both and me, thank each one of you for taking time to be here tonight to celebrate with us the holy matrimony between Marjorie and Jared. Your presence is a blessing to them and a tribute to the institution. Thank you for being here. I also want to thank, as you can see, those of you who are seated near here through the doorway, seated the staff of the Duquesne Club, which serves us tonight under less than ideal circumstances due to our large number. We appreciate what they do for us tonight and what they do for us through the years on so many happy occasions in the past. We are pleased that they are here too. I would like to thank my good friend, the Right Reverend Dorsey McConnell, Episcopal Bishop of Pittsburgh, who added a full descending plenum peal from Trinity Cathedral to the bells of First Church to welcome this marriage. And I would like to thank my nieces and nephews, Roy and Walter, Nora and Sage. When you played during communion, you honored the family, you served the church, and you glorified God. Good job. Thank you. Tribute to two people tonight. First of all, I would like to pay tribute to my wife's dear friend, Patty Connor, godmother of one of our daughters, matron of honor at our wedding. She promised when our daughters were born to pray regularly and diligently for the appearance of good men at the right time. And with Jared's appearance on the scene and with Emily's planned marriage to Dan next year, we believe Patty's prayers were most effective, and we thank you for your steadfast support. And I would next like to pay tribute to the groom's father, Michael, becoming a widower at a young age. When his wife died suddenly and of natural causes, he became both father and mother to a very young son and a young daughter. And through his sacrifice and dedication and love, he raised that little boy into a fine man. And he raised that little girl into a fine woman. And now he and his lovely wife, Gina, can appreciate the fruits of those efforts, and so can the rest of us. And Michael, I honor you. Brings me to the subject of my new son-in-law. I suspect that some of you may be of the opinion that courting John Harmon's daughter might not be the easiest thing in the world. After all, admittedly, it is well known how particular and demanding Anne can be. But with my careful influence and guidance, Jared soon won her over, and not just her, but also me, and became not only an integral part of our family, but with his self-effacing modesty and his great good wit, he became to both of us a very good friend. And we look forward to the family relationship, but we also look forward to the friendship. difficult for me to be concise when talking about my daughter, but I'm going to surprise her tonight in two ways. First of all, I'm not going to cry, and secondly, I'm going to be breathtakingly concise. For me. When Marjorie was born, to these old parents, Anne and I were so thrilled that we had inscribed at the bottom of the birth announcement, "Oh, Felix Diaz, oh, happy day." And that it was, and that it has been every day since with Marjorie as our daughter. Now, Marjorie, I know you so well. I know you are going to take sublime satisfaction in what I'm about to say, but I can tell you it fills me as your father with much greater satisfaction in being able to say it. And that is simply this. With your modest beauty and your first-rate mind, your fervent faith, your consummate confidence, which has served me so often, your courage, which I've seen so often, your great compassion, especially for people who haven't had the same breaks in life that you have had, and most of all, your wonderful wit inherited from your mother, you have, quite simply, become, as an adult, exactly the person we would have wanted you to become when you were a child. Things about the Duquesne Club. One of them is that if you don't like champagne and you reach behind the counter, there's always a Manhattan ready. Please raise your glass. And here is an old last my toast. This is to Marjorie and Jared. May they be a blessing to one another. May they be a blessing to you, their family and friends. May God one day bless them with children, and then raising those children, in the words of the prophet Jeremiah, in the old paths where is the good way, and in the great tradition. May those children be as much a blessing to you as you have been and are to us. Oh, Felix Diaz.